The apex predator is here.
It's hard to believe it's been 2 decades on the hunt in WWE.
Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The Viper, Randy Orton, always so calm and collected. But I think this casket match has him shook.
You can't see it on his face, but the alarm bells have to be ringing for Orton. The mind games that he has faced in casket matches before, it's just off the charts frightening.
He has faced The Undertaker in a casket match before where the dead man somehow made a vision of Orton appear in the casket in front of the Viper's own eyes.
Yeah, and even though Orton managed to defeat The Undertaker in that match and set the casket on fire, he saw the dead man return from that very same casket months later, unscathed.
Horrifying memories for Orton to face, but that was a younger Orton. I can only hope that he has put that fear behind him and can push through in tonight's casket match. Bray Wyatt let him in, and now he is the Fiend.
I am chilled to the bone every time I lay eyes on this superstar. Everything about the Fiend is utterly terrifying. From his appearance, to his merciless tactics, to his disturbing mind games.
The Fiend wants you to let him in, to allow him to get in your head so he can destroy you from the inside out, leaving nothing behind but an empty shell. Do you feel that terrifying intensity in the air? The Fiend has instantly created a horrifying atmosphere in this building.
That's the dark influence of the Fiend, reaching out to every soul in this place. He's here for this match, but an unpredictable creature like the Fiend could turn his gaze on anyone next, even us.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match
told, and this match is now official. This is a casket match. The only way to win is to get your opponent into that casket and slam the lid shut on him.
A grim task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to wear your opponent down to the point where you can seal them inside that casket.
Do you have to make it sound so spooky?
Rapid fire right hands.
Just going all out with every blow. And there was some force on that move. Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. He switches it back around.
Delivered into the barricade.
Uranagi!
Senton hits the target.
And that has to knock all the wind out of you.
Off the barricade.
Whipped into the barricade.
Almost right through it.
Put into position now.
Spine first into the post.
And he just showed Orton no fear with an assault like that.
Yeah, now it's about the Fiend maintaining some of this pressure. Randy showing he's not out of it.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own now.
Orton has the momentum against him here.
This can't be how Randy Orton envisioned this match going.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
The casket looming over these competitors. That has to be weighing heavy on their minds, Corey.
Of course it is, Cole. Death is something everyone fears because no one can escape it. This match plays on the most common of fears. Facing that fear head on is the only way to come out ahead tonight.
Heads out of the ring. What's next? Uh-oh.
Clearing the table.
They're going to take it to the next level.
What is this superstar thinking?
They're thinking about the end, finishing this thing off by any means necessary.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be bad. Really?
Outdriven face first through the announce table. A wake of destruction and demolished announce table.
These two are dead set on destroying each other.
And now thrown back into the ring. And Fiend falls to a counter.
Randy looking to get back in this.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Oh, and shot right to the back of the neck.
Oof, he's on his heels a bit now.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match. Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
And he has free reign of the outside with no countouts to worry about.
A counter by the Fiend.
And the Fiend is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
The Fiend isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Able to counter.
Fought off with an elbow.
Getting carried around. Bad spot to be in.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
He's got the answer for that one. Clothesline. An elbow will break that up.
Backs them off with a headbutt out of nowhere.
quick return to the ring. Sister Abigail! Nowhere to hide from that malicious attack by the Fiend.
Trying to sink his opposition into the darkness.
The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, sizing him up.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Oh, and he gets out. Perhaps some renewed life in him now. And Orton gets countered there. Placed in the corner.
The Viper getting measured.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
This won't win the match, but it's doing...
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
Ooh! Ow! He's heading back to the ring. Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron.
Hooked up.
DDT. Ooh! DDT. Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Could be some collateral damage on the way here.
Everyone needs to clear out, including us. Oh, I'm tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Trying to close the lid, this is gonna be tough.
It's not over yet.
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
A grim victory here, having laid to rest the opposition.